Hey everyone, welcome to Finding Tickers, where we discuss stocks our community is trading. This episode is brought to you by FREIBA Watchlist, which is our signature trading service, and we share a daily list of hand-picked stocks, trade ideas, live trade alerts, portfolio reviews, market news, and more, all to help you become a better investor. So be sure to click the link in the description, subscribe today, and don't miss out on another opportunity. All right, so let's get into the SPY. So typically start off with looking at the S&P 500, the performance today. We had an interesting day in the markets today. A nice confirmation of a potential bottoming here, and the market did pretty well. So we got to ask this question yesterday in terms of how the market was going to perform today, and it did exactly what we expected. So we were looking for it to start off green. It sold off after the open, dropped below this level here at 454.34. Immediately bounced, broke back over, and absolutely ripped. This morning, before the market opened, we mentioned that we were looking for the 458 level to be tested and broken. That happened as well, and so we had this nice squeeze up to 460.79 today, and it was pretty amazing. Now, in terms of the daily chart, the SPY is starting to break out of this channel that we had identified, and again, it's doing exactly what we talked about before, where we have a daily break, but we still have some work to do, and we do anticipate some more consolidation at these levels prior to it starting to move back up. But this was a good confirmation day for that trend. The consolidation period that we're looking for is also intact, so all is well. There's a couple different aspects that we talked about in terms of the market over the past few days. So check back with that or ask this question below, and we can definitely address that and get into more specifics. But again, the link in the description will help you learn more by joining our community, and you can also ask questions, post charts, and things like that there. So please do. Now let's get into some of the tickers from our watch list this morning. First, just wanted to mention Walmart. So WMT, right? We called this out prior to the market opening. Had a pretty good day. It bounced around a little bit, until about lunchtime, and then finally broke high day at around 1 o'clock today. So it had a high of 139.36, and it kind of had this nice bounce, and it's curling on the daily chart. So the next level to the upside on Walmart is 140. So we'll be watching that pretty closely. Next, we had ULTA, Ulta Beauty. It had earnings recently, and earnings did pretty well. We were looking for a bounce, we got it, and this was also a really nice trade today. Pretty big move, right, from around 380 to a high of 397. So not quite the $400 level, but we do have a bounce target on this as well. So congratulations to everyone that took advantage of this morning. This was a really nice trade. It's ULTA. Next, we have Snow. So Snow bounced really nicely and is still consolidating in this range. But this morning, before the market opened, you had this panic sell and a really nice bounce off of this low here at a low of 324, and it went from 324 to a high of about 350 before kind of starting to consolidate some more off of that level. So Snow, really nice trade today, and again, that was on the watch list this morning. SNOW. And as far as the trend goes, we're looking for this to continue to curl. The break of 350 is really important on this. But again, we'll continue to watch it and fill you guys in as the trades come. All right, next we have MGI money grant. So we had a pretty significant level break here, which was a level that we were trading before when about a couple weeks ago we had this on the list, and it broke out really nicely as expected. And today it did the same thing. So 675 was a key level for us, and today it had a really good move. So we had it on the watch list in the morning. You had this basically this bounce off the 640 and a rip to a high of 711. So congratulations to everyone that was in that. Next, we have Capital One. So nice move up in Capital One today. Again, this is on the watch list this morning, and we had an opening here around 143, a squeeze all the way up to about 148 level. So about a $5 move. Pretty nice. We like the chart. We're looking for some more upside. We're looking for about 150 on this. But again, we'll continue to kind of watch the volatility here and trade accordingly. But Capital One was on the list this morning, and that was really nice. And then next we have AXP, American Express. Pretty similar. We talked about financials being pretty important right now. One, for positioning, and two, just the overall market trend is shifting towards the potential for these to start to run up. And so, we identified a few trades. A couple weeks ago, we had Bank of America, for example, and Wells Fargo, and now we're kind of moving into a couple other like credit card providers and other more other suited type of opportunities. And American Express was one of them today. So American Express, really nice move. You had this breakout here from 157 to a high of 162.74. So pretty nice, and a nice bounce here off of VWAP as well. So it actually presented a couple different opportunities for our traders today. All right, and then let's jump into some more notable trades. One is on SABR. So we had went long on SABR down here on Friday, right at that $8 level, and it had a really nice day. We ended up exiting the trade today, but did have a high of $8.97 today. So almost $9 on this, so almost a full dollar move over the past 2 days. And again, congratulations to everyone that was in this trade. We're now out, but we will look for some more opportunities in this as the trend tries to continue here. We are hitting a pretty significant level of resistance here at $9, so we'll watch it and look for some more moves to the upside, and that's SABR. All right, next is a recent favorite. That's LGVN. So LGVN had an incredible move today. It went from a low of 1671 and had a high of about 2450. So really, really huge move, and it actually halted. And we ended up catching the second move here. I will trade it a few times actually today, but all in all, we got about $1 profit out of this, which it's about 5-6% on the name here on LGVN. This has been paying really well. We've traded it for the past couple of weeks, and it's definitely served us well. So LGVN was nice. We definitely we did get in a little bit late here on this move, but there were so many other tickers moving that we kind of got this a little bit late, but still paid really nicely. Again, we got about $1 out of it, and for all of that, that's pretty significant. So, and it all happened in a matter of minutes too. So, pretty nice move out of LGVN. As far as the levels, well, it did reject this 2460 that we identified and pulled back. So, the chart, the overall chart on the daily, it's kind of forming a pattern here. So we do have some bullish activity, right? Bullish volume from today, and so you kind of can start to form somewhat of a wedge to where we can look for some more upside in this as it potentially continues to squeeze, but it does need to break over this $26 level next, and thing moves big, so we'll see what happens. But that is LGBN, so we'll keep you guys updated. Probably the most popular ticker in the market today was ISIG, and we crushed this trade. This was a really nice mover. We noticed it in pre-market. It moved up from about $5 yesterday to high of almost $8 this morning. So it was definitely on the radar, and we kept it on watch. We were looking for this breakout over the highs just to see kind of what happened, and this thing just exploded. So hugged VWAP all morning, then started to squeeze into that noon window and just exploded. So we ended up catching a couple trades on this. One at the, I think it was $7 level here around 11:30, and then we finally caught this rip here into a halt at about $9.50, and then caught a second halt out of this. Actually, I think we caught a couple different halts. We got in at 884. It halted twice, and actually 3 times. So we caught all 3, and we ended up trying to exit up here. We didn't get the best fills, but again, we crushed the trade. We made over $4 a share, so you can't really complain about that. But we did get out at the highs, but it did have a high of 1330, and we didn't get the best fill on that exit because that all happened in about 5 seconds. And that was pretty tough to trade at those levels, but we knew what we wanted to do, and we also kind of talked to the community about what we were up to on this trade and what we were looking for, and we got just that. So really pleased with ISIG today. Ended up making more highs, which is really nice. You had this high even in the after hours of 1635. So this is probably going to continue to be on the radar for some more trades here. We want to see it get back over $15, but we'll keep this on watch, just in the room here, and see what comes of it. ISIG. All right, next is BuzzFeed. So BuzzFeed, a lot of people might remember this. This is just went public today, but this is BuzzFeed. So BuzzFeed is a marketing and news platform that really became popular with their headliners. So they would come up with kind of clever headlines, and they would send out email campaigns. But their BuzzFeed platform was and it is still pretty cool. But they did go public today. So the ticker symbol is BZFD, and it had a great morning. We had it on the watch list this morning prior to the market open. It came on the radar, obviously, with being this IPO, and it ended up halting a couple times today. So we got interested around $12, and it halted up, and we played it to about $14. And I think we traded it a couple times today, and it ended up towards the highs, and then it kind of stalled out here up at near $15 and faded, and really just sold off all day, and just kind of faded into the close. So this trade is definitely over for now. The price action wasn't great after that nice opening, and so we'll continue to watch this for some potential squeezes. We'll look into some of the things related to IPOs, like lockup period, and we know that options are going to come soon on this as well. So maybe we'll probably wait for something like that. But again, we'll keep you guys updated. We crushed this today as well. This was a pretty big mover. We made about 10% profit on this trade, so really nice. and that's BZFD. BZFD, BuzzFeed. All right, and then we have the biggest trade of the day. This was also on the watch list this morning. This Airbnb, ABNB, and you had this initial sell-off here. So the morning spike down, and it hit this level perfectly at right around 162, bounced and ripped, and didn't really look back. Right, you had this pop and parabolic move to 178, almost 179. Consolidation here at the highs, and then the continuation breakout with a high of 181.93. Now, this was a massive trade today, and it actually ended up being a 700% gainer. And so we are super pleased with the performance of this pick. And congratulations to everyone that took advantage of this trade today. Airbnb got a lot of attention. We've been talking about it for a few days. We were looking for that 175, and again, it ended up being on the list this morning, and it did exactly that. So Airbnb, a massive winner today. Again, congratulations to everyone. All right, so let's just bring up one ticker here before we wrap up, and it's a new one that's on our radar. We talked about it before, but it had a pretty interesting day today. That's Toast, T-O-S-T. So Toast is a restaurant point of sale service, kind of like Square, but they're more focused on restaurants, and hence the name Toast, right? But had some interesting price action today. Very strong buying action off of these lows here, and you had this recent low, or went public recently, just a couple months ago, but you had this new local low here at $32. Buyers really stepped up and bought this and caught this dip, and so this is now on the radar. We do have some overhead targets here, but some levels to break first would be basically this candle over candle here, and maybe a squeeze to about $38, and then from there we'll look for a couple other levels here on TOST. So Toast is now on the radar. All right, well, that is it for finding tickers. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate the support. Please share, like, and subscribe on all platforms. And again, link below will get you to join the community, and also leave a comment below. Tell us what you're trading. We'll get back to you, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.